Today, Equity Bank, Kangemi branch, was celebrating the 35 years of existence and service. In 3.5 decades, the firm has grown from a small institution to a Pan-African bank, stretching out in 9 countries and having votes of 14.5 million customers. The celebration started with a word of prayer from one of the colleagues, where later the branch manager of Kangemi, Mr. Edwin Wajanga, invited the key guest of the ceremony, Pastor Kinyanjui of the Voice of Church in Ministries, and a member of the Equity Bank, who then gave his sermon regarding the big day. In his sermon, Pastor Kinyanjui gave 3 elements that have contributed to the indeed success of the bank, articulating stewardship, reproduction in the banking system, the banking sector, networking, and also domination. There was also an invitation of another guest, Pastor Isaiah Waweru of the Judaist Church, and one of the founding members of the branch group, who also gave his few remarks. Finally, the branch manager then delivered his speech, where he talked about unveiling the new logo that now features Equity without an entity name such as group, bank, insurance, and investment bank. The logo, that is in the line with its journey of transmission and region expansion, aims at creating sustainable growth path and service delivery. In his speech, Mr. Edwin Wajanga recognized some of the achievements, milestones, and aspirants. The bank has had 9 years down the line since the day the bank was opened. He also went ahead and touched on the program of the Wings to Fly that has greatly contributed to the success of many. Let's listen in.
Sisi wateja na wafanyikazi, tuko pamoja, lengo letu moja, kuyaboresha maisha ya watu. Benki yangu, benki yako, benki yetu ni Equity, ni benki ya watu wote, ni benki inayotujali. Benki yangu, benki yako,
Asanteni sana. Niko hapo basi. Hiyo kabisa. Equity.
Equity.
Thank you very much. We can have our seats. Tunapata keki. Haige kilieni, CF. You've made it.
So as we cut the cake, I want us to sing. Ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu.
Kweli, kweli, ni baraka.
Ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu.
Kweli, kweli, ni baraka.
Ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu.
Kweli, kweli, ni baraka.
Wafanyikazi wetu.
Ni baraka.
Customers wetu.
Ni baraka.
Ni baraka
Kutoka kwa Mungu. Kweli, kweli, ni baraka.
Ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu.
Kweli, kweli, ni baraka.
So I want our seniors to wapatia customers wetu keki so that we can
Then of what? We appreciate as they give. Thank you very much. Yes. Tuendelee kusifu. Tunaendelea. Karibu sana.
kata keki tukule sasa. Kata keki tukule sasa.
man began from being a casual laborer. He grew, he became a permanent worker, he became a shareholder, and finally all the shareholders sold their shares to him. And today we have the Colgate beating the entire market and dominating everywhere. Praise the Lord. He was a Christian with the South Baptist Church in America, and even after he is dead, the company still is the biggest charity supporter in America and in the world. Because this guy dominated. He fulfilled what God had told Adam those days, and because the word of the Lord does not expire, he got it and he ran with it. And so this morning, as Equity Bank celebrates, as we celebrate together the 35 years of existence, ask yourself and challenge yourself, what is it that God has put in you, and you need to produce it, you need to reproduce it, you need to network, and you need to dominate. What is it that you have? Nini hiyo uko nayo, anza kuifanyia kazi, that one day as Equity, as the manager have said here, that as the Equity celebrates in 2054, what will you be also celebrating then at that particular point? Praise the Lord. I pray that one thing we will borrow from Equity Bank is that in 2054 or in whichever celebration that you are planning, you will give God an opportunity to be celebrated. Praise the Lord. To be recognized that this far it has taken the hand of the Lord. When you do everything in the fear of God, God will create stations and stages in your life, but they will be made, they will be created thanksgiving. Mungu ata make sure ya kwamba atakufikisha kiwango fulani, na katika hicho kiwango hautakuwa unalia, utakuwa unashukuru jina lake.
So, you ladies and gentlemen, I am really delighted to host you, all of you. This great day we are celebrating and indeed unveiling a new law. For those who have looked at our fascia out there, you could have noticed that we have changed our law. We'll be able to have a chance to move out there and have a photo taken of the new law. Since our branch opened some 9 years ago, we've been working together, growing together, and fulfilling dreams and aspirations together. As we unveil the new law, we also celebrate achievements and milestones which you have come across in partnership with yourselves. For the last 35 years, our aspiration has been to transform people's lives by democratizing access to financial services. This aspiration has remained constant with some conceptualization over the years. Over this period, we have expanded in a great way, changed our business model significantly, and continued with our culture of self-disruption and innovation to bring modern ways of serving customers through physical and digital channels. From a small bank that started in 1984, today we are happy to say that we are in 9 countries in Africa. Let's appreciate that. We are in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Southern Sudan, we are in Rwanda, we are in DRC Congo, we are in Zambia, and Mozambique. Recently we entered Ethiopia. That's a milestone, and it could not have been achieved if it were not for you members. We really appreciate you. Let me mention that in Kenya today, we are having secondary channels through our ATMs, which you can be able to access your funds from. Apart from that, we have our online platforms, we have our Equitel, and I believe and know that you are enjoying services for those channels. Over and above that, all of us know that we have the Wings to Fly program, whereby so far a total of over 16,000 of our kids have had a chance to be educated by this institution. again is the contribution by you as a member that Equity Bank was able to achieve that. We are looking forward for even more support from you. The new look on the brand identity has been crafted to match the new realities, the changing business environment, emerging customer segments and preferences, and ever-changing digital space. It has preserved the essence of the brand, retained the best from the past, while introducing the best of the future. If you may have noticed, and I believe most of us have noticed, we have what I would call the state-of-art new ATM machine. Sijui kama tumeziona? Are they good? Are they serving you well? Thank you very much. And we look forward for a smooth way of serving you out there, so that again, we care about your businesses. We don't want you to come here and spend a lot of time. We want you to be served out there, if that is possible, and you go and build again.